a very hot day. But I just wanted to show you guys what I thought about this. GoPro Vault. I'm horrible at the name. It's currently mounted to my Hero 9, and yeah, I just had to look because I got a 7 in the box too, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't the 7 that I was talking about. And I'm currently talking to a 5. So 5, if you watched my last video, is very close to my favorite camera. I am excited to see an 11. I skip years on GoPro cameras. Don't know why. Hasn't been something I planned. I will buy like the 5, and which was actually a gift to me. And then I waited a year and bought a 7, and then I waited a year, bought a 9. Now I'm going to wait another year. Well, not quite a year now. And when the 11 comes out, if it's enticing to me, I will buy the 11. All the cameras that I have bought have had some quality that I wanted. The 10 versus the 9 really can't justify spending that kind of money on kind of the same camera, just with a little bit faster processor. So I bought the Max lens, which I enjoy. I would also enjoy a media mod. I think that would be something nice to have too for the 9. But much like the 5 that was a gift for me, the Vault was a gift for me. And I can say I do like the little bitty pop out feet. That is pretty cool. You got to push the button to push them back in, which is cool. I do like the fact that it's got a nice battery on it. I can travel with it, and it comes with that little battery door, which I already had, but now I've got another in case that one breaks. So far, I like it. I will say, this is not my official review of this, but GoPro just done an update, and they updated the camera to where it would accept the Volta and the GoPro app without having to reset your connections and it popping up a horrible green screen on you and shutting off repeatedly and just in a never-ending cycle. You would have to pull the battery out. I got away with that by resetting connections. Then I would have to either, if I wanted to use the Volta, I would have to re-Bluetooth it to the camera, or then to download it and use my phone, I would have to reset connections again and then turn the camera back on and hook it to my phone with the wireless connection. So until the update, I couldn't do both. Now you can do both, which is awesome. That's the way it should have been from the get-go, but I understand they got bugs that needs to be worked out. They've worked that bug out. So far, I haven't found one that I haven't found another bug that I just was like, oh, I hate this thing because of that reason. Again, this is not my official review. I will get back to talking about what I think about it and give you a more in-depth review of it. But until then, I just kind of wanted to talk about it because it's a pretty handy tool. I do like it. I wouldn't say it's, well, I don't know. Since I've had it, my GoPro hasn't been off of it for another hand grip. I also like that feature. Of course, you're not on it, but now I do have a little qualm about it. It only works with the 9 and the 10. It won't work with you. It won't work with my 7. However, I think it'll charge you. I just don't think I can hook up to you wirelessly and use the remote functions which are there. So that's kind of a downer, but yeah. So I believe if I've got it connected, I believe I can see if I can turn my camera on with it. It may have to be plugged into it. I'm not really for sure because it's wirelessly. Let's turn it on first. It is hooked wirelessly, but it may have to be plugged in. Okay, now that I've got it actually plugged in, it's actually charging. Well, you can see it from the front, charging my camera. Let's see if I can turn it on. Yeah, there we go. Pops right on, and now you can see me in double vision. Ooh, yeah. See? That's what I'm talking about. You got double vision right now. You can see me, you can see the camera. It's like stair-stepping a photo or something. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. So when you want, you can change modes. So like I'm hitting the bottom mode button down there, and you can go through all of these settings and back to video. The other two, which is the Bluetooth button, obviously hooks it to the camera, and then the battery button shows you the function of, or the battery level of the Volta itself. And then there's the big record button. Now the record button does record, but if you're in photo mode, it just takes pictures. So there's me actually recording, and I'm like, oh, this is wonderful, double vision. And then I shut it off, and I'm done. Now I just hold the power button back down, and I shut my camera off. So that is what I like about the Volt. But it does not work with the 7 and the 5. That's the only downfall that I can see. We're fixing to go on a journey, and I'll be right back. I mounted you to the dash. I really want to know, before I tell you about this journey that we're going to go on in like 3 weeks, we're going to have a good time. I'll let you guys know shortly, but without the battery door on there, does anybody know? Please leave comments. Does anybody know if the 9 is waterproof or not? Or am I going to have to take my other cameras? Because there's going to be water. We're going to be in it. And I want to take my GoPro. But I also want to be sure that when these first came out, I don't know that they're completely waterproof, is what I'm trying to get at. If you know, you've had experience with them, shoot me a comment down below and let me know before I ruin a camera. I do have the subscription to replace it, but I also hear that dealing with GoPro's warranty and stuff is not the best. So I don't want to deal with that if I don't have to. Anyways, do the thing, and I'll give you an official review about this later. Bye.